All right, what's going on, everybody? I hope that the stream is up and running. If it's not, then I might be wasting my time just a little bit, but I'm just going to try and make sure that it is up and running, and then we'll get started. All right, I think we are finally officially live. Yeah, we're officially live now. So, Michigan just beat Ohio State yesterday, and I wanted to get on here and talk about that game just a little bit. But primarily, I just wanted to get on here and kind of have a little bit of a celebration stream. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm trying to check real quick, make sure everything is good. Looks like we are actually live here, so that's good to see. I was messing around with it and realized I had it on private, so that's why nothing was popping up and I couldn't see anything on my end at least. But I wanted to talk about this Ohio State-Michigan game. Michigan wins 30-24 in that game, and it was kind of the same story of years past, the last couple of years, but Ohio State was able to put together a pretty good second half. The only problem is they weren't able to capitalize on some of their plays, like a missed field goal before the end of the first half, etc., and two interceptions by Kyle midcourt. Michigan wins 30-24. They outscored Ohio State in the second half, just like they have the last 3 years. Sorry, I had a little bit of a burp there. But, you guys know I'm a Michigan fan, so I wanted to get on here and kind of talk about this game, but I want to get hype about it. But, I'm not satisfied because I feel like until Michigan wins the national championship, it just feels like this season is kind of a little bit of a dud, if that makes a little bit of sense. But 12-0 for the second consecutive season, beating Ohio State for the third consecutive season. And when you look at the stats of the game, Michigan struggled on third downs, but it feels like last year in the sense of we got it done. That's the only thing that matters. Stats don't matter. Ohio State had more offensive yards than we did, but we did run the ball better than them, 156 rushing yards, and that was on 39 attempts for 4 yards per carry. The 2 picks were huge. Will Johnson played a very good game. Mikey Sainristil is easily probably one of the best players on that team in general. And then J.J. McCarthy did his thing, of course. He's not going to, wow you as far as the stats go, but he's going to put together a very strong performance. 16 of 20 passing, 148 yards, and then 1 touchdown to Roman Wilson was just ridiculous. Blake Corum with 2 touchdowns. Alex Orji even came in for a little bit in that game, which was quite a surprise to me, but he came in, did his thing. 22 rushing yards is not bad at all. Colston Loveland is easily one of the most dynamic tight ends in college football with what he can do in route running and with when he gets his hands on the football. And then Roman Wilson with, of course, another touchdown. Coming into this game, I knew of a couple of things. In order to beat Ohio State, you're going to have to be able to stop their run, make Kyle McCord pass, and stop Marvin Harrison Jr. On offense, you have to be able to run the football, and you can't turn the ball over. And that's what Michigan did in this game. Didn't turn the ball over. We stopped Ohio State's running game. The one thing we weren't able to do was stop Marvin Harrison Jr., but no team has been able to stop him. So, you're not really going to hang your head on that. So I was very pleased with the way that Michigan played all game long. And one thing that I do want to say is at the beginning of the season, I had made a top 10 video, preseason top 10 coming in to the season. And I had Michigan at number 2 and Georgia at number 1. I had so many Ohio State fans coming on saying, oh, this is a biased opinion. If you think that was a biased opinion now, you're an idiot. Because I knew it from day one that Georgia and Michigan were the two best teams in college football, and they are. I don't think that the teams behind them, Washington, Oregon, Florida State, Texas, Alabama, can hang with Georgia or Michigan. It's going to be a Georgia-Michigan national championship. You can pretty much guarantee it from my standpoint. Michigan goes through Iowa easily. We take on whoever we take on in the semifinals easily, and it's going to be a Georgia-Michigan national championship, and it's going to be the power of the defenses and an offense that doesn't turn the ball over, and they're very smart. Kind of similar in a sense. Not really, but a little similar. So that's what's in store for Michigan moving forward. Third win in a row against Ohio State. I am so happy to be a Michigan football fan. And moving forward, it feels like this is the new standard. Make it to the Big Ten Championship. Make it to the college football playoff. Even they're going to be moving to a 12-team playoff. That's the standard moving forward. So I just wanted to talk about that real quick, but I do want to do something else here on this live stream aside from talk about this game. I wanted to give you guys my opinions on the game. I didn't want to come on here and get too irrational. Michigan won, so that's the only thing that I can say. If you guys don't know, like I said, I'm a Michigan fan. Very passionate about Michigan football, and I was very excited last night. But today, it feels like we beat Ohio State, but there's more to do. So that is where I stand on the game. Screw Ohio State at the end of the day and go blue. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the screen off here, and we are going to play a little bit of our Madden franchise. I know that it's something that you guys have definitely been waiting on, I would assume, and we really haven't gotten to it very often. So that's what I want to do today, is I want to play a game here against the Cincinnati Bengals, since it has been quite a while since we have played a franchise game. So anyway, yeah, this is my first live stream in quite a while, so forgive me if it is a little rough, because I haven't done a live stream, I think, in probably 4 or 5 months, and I haven't really played Madden in a while as well. And yeah, so you just got to forgive me. I wanted to chill today. This is a celebration stream. That's what I wanted it to be. I just want to chill, play the game, and get a live stream, because I know you guys deserve the Pittsburgh Steelers content. So that's what we're going to do today. So I hope you guys enjoy it as I'm sipping on my coffee here. We've been going for 8 minutes. My plan is to... don't know what that is there. But my plan is to probably stream for about an hour and a half or so. And we'll move from there. I'm going to get rid of this right here. Make sure everything is good to go. So no viewers at the moment. That's a very great site. But here we go. So Madden franchise it is. If you guys haven't really been paying attention to the series so far, here's where we stand. We are currently the 3 seed. Baltimore beat us earlier in the season, but they have now lost a couple of games, and now they are in second place in the AFC North. We'd be set to take on the Los Angeles Chargers. The Bills are the 1 seed, which is quite surprising, and the Dallas Cowboys are the 1 seed in the NFC. Niners. Panthers are the 3 seed, and the Packers are currently leading the NFC North, believe it or not. So that's where we stand here in the franchise. As I hope this stream is not lagging and it's going through smoothly. I might have to check it out on my phone here just to make sure. This may be a disaster stream. Guarantee it from my standpoint. That's where we stand here in the franchise. As I hope this stream is... Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. Yeah, I think we're good. I think my computer and like YouTube is telling me that it's a little bit low, the quality, but I think we're good. When I look at my phone, it looks like everything is good to go. So with this franchise, we only have $3.1 million in cap space. So that is not good. And when you look at this, if maybe we got players that we want to bring back, let's say we want to bring back Keanu Neal. Actually, we're at negative 23.5. Okay, so it'd be negative 23,500. So we could sign him if we had like a $2 million deal, but we don't have enough money to really sign quite frankly, any of these guys. And if there's one guy in particular that I'd love to bring back, it would be Levi Wallace. But I just don't think Levi Wallace is willing to come back for, cheap. So it'd be like 1.1 million, and the bonus could only be like 1.9. So it'd be like a $3 million deal for 1 year. Levi Wallace would never accept that. And so therefore, I'm not going to be able to offer him at the moment. If anything, we would have to franchise tag him. I do like Levi Wallace at 28 years old, 81 overall. I do like what he can bring. Then you got guys like James Pierre, who's kind of deeper on the depth chart. And then aside from that, I really am not too interested in bringing back any of these guys. Najee Harris will be ready for his 5th-year option. Don't know if I'm really interested in re-signing Najee Harris, to be completely honest with you. As a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, I just don't think Najee Harris has what it takes to be this team's lead back. But looking at the scouting here, I wanted to show you guys who I have favorited. Casey Spencer is a clear-cut generational talent. He's a top 5 talent. When you look at great to elite in every single physical category, that indicates this guy is probably a generational talent. And you look at his skills, everything is A to B, a couple of C's, and the C's are juke move and kick return, spin move, stiff arm. Release is a C, which is actually kind of low, but F injury is the one that kind of scares you a little bit. He is 6 foot, 200 pounds, out of Iowa. How surprising is that? So it does scare me a little bit because of that F injury. Then there's a guy on here, Andrew Mackey, who's number 2 on my board at the moment out of Ohio State. I would not let that deter me from potentially drafting him, though. His physicals look pretty solid. Great to elite strength is really good. Solid to good speed. And his acceleration is good to great. When you look at his skills, he looks like he's pretty good. B awareness, A hit power, A to C block shedding, B to D finesse move, A to C play rec, and B power moves. Now, he's not a edge rusher. He is a Cameron Hayward replacement. Pittsburgh Steelers run a 3-4, so he would be that left end or right end that would replace Cameron Hayward. If Cameron Hayward were to retire, Andrew Mackey would then be somebody I would really contemplate drafting. Then you have David Thurman, a guy who I think is probably one of the more underrated talents in this upcoming draft. Great to elite speed, great to elite strength, great to elite acceleration. When you look at his skills, A awareness, B block shedding, A hit power, A to B impact blocking, not really sure what that does. A to B injury, C man coverage, A play rec, B pursuit, A to B stamina, B tackle, and A zone coverage. David Thurman looks like a stud. He's definitely not a 3 to 4 talent guy. He's a 1 to 2 round talent guy. He'll definitely be on my board. And then a couple more guys here. Corey Blanton is my favorite quarterback in the class. I think he's somebody who you could pick up in the 3rd round or so. B short accuracy, B medium, C deep, C play action, C throw in the run, B under pressure, and B awareness is what I really like about him. Those are my favorite things. B under pressure, B awareness, and I think that he is a pretty solid quarterback. Norman Nelson, safety out of Oklahoma. He's a guy who can probably play down in the box as kind of like a linebacker hybrid. That solid to good speed is what really indicates that to me. Great to elite strength. A block shedding, A hit power, B play rec, A tackle. This guy is an easy first round talent to me. He's somebody that if he was there, I would be very interested in potentially taking in the draft. Obviously, we all want Casey Spencer, though. The guy is a stud. Eddie McCoy is easily the best running back in the class. 5'10", 212 pounds. Great to elite speed, great to elite acceleration, decent to solid strength, great to elite change of direction, good to great jumping. When you look at his skills, A ball carrying vision, B break tackle, B trucking, C spin move. C to F injury is kind of scary. B to D carrying is also not that great, but A to C catching means that I think he could be a pass catching back. Eddie McCoy out of Miami is somebody to look out for. And then there's a couple of tight ends I want to talk about here. First one being Zachary Silverman. Where is he out of? Alabama. He has great to elite in every physical category. We don't really know anything about him. A to C deep route. We know he has A pass block and B run block. So he can block. C medium route running, A short route running. And that's really the only thing we know about him. He is very talented. 6'6", 257, matchup nightmare, especially if he has great to elite speed and acceleration and strength. That means this dude can do a lot of things very good athletically. 3 to 4 projected talent. In my opinion, that looks like a round 1 to 2 talent. And then LaMichael Burks is the very last one, 2 to 3 projected player, great to elite speed. So he reminds me of like a Kyle Pitts type of guy. B deep route, B run block is really good, and B spectacular catch, B to D short. He reminds me of, those vertical threat tight ends like a Kyle Pitts. Zachary Silverman is the same kind of guy. But that is kind of an update on the scouting department. I think the offseason is going to be very fun to do a live stream on, but we got to get through this season. This season is taking way too long, and I haven't really uploaded at a pace that I've really wanted. So I want to go into the weekly strategy here, set that, do our little mini games with the players we got to do it with, and then we'll take on the Cincinnati Bengals, as this is loading forever. Coffee break then. I don't know what's going on with this. Alrighty then. All right, it finally loaded in. But we're going to be taking on the Bengals today, so Joe Burrow is definitely the guy to watch out for. I want to defend the medium pass against these guys. And then on offense, I want to continue to run the football inside. It's what we have done best all season long. If you guys didn't watch the first episode against the Bengals, I highly encourage it, because that was one of the best games of Madden that you'll ever see. It wasn't the most realistic, but it was very competitive the entire time. So I think this one is probably going to be just about the same way as here we are in DB battle with Joey Porter Jr., the rookie out of Penn State. As that one should have been intercepted, but we're actually going to lose 50 points for a catch allowed, as this one's going to be a crosser. I did not expect George Pickens to kind of just stop on the dime like that. So the trick to this one is just, wow, don't listen to me. So we're struggling at the moment. All it takes is to get one. This is very embarrassing. They definitely had to have updated DB battle, because the receivers are running a lot more different routes. We got to get at least one interception, please. This is bad. We might finish with only 50 points. Wow. 0 points. Wow. So my thing is telling me that the stream is not really doing so well right now, so we'll have to take a look. So my thing is telling me that the stream is not really doing so well right now, so we'll have to take a look. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that's. It's completely wrong, because when I go on my phone, it looks perfectly fine. So I don't know. This is going to be pretty much a disaster stream. I just wanted to get on here, play some of my Madden franchise, talk about the Michigan-Ohio State game, and get some kind of content out there, because you guys haven't really gotten anything recently. Now we're doing a trench battle with Keanu Benton, probably the rookie MVP of the season so far, in my opinion. Oh, this is no good. Come on, Keanu. Come on, man. Got there in time. All right, so we earned silver. Obviously, the goal is always to get gold, so we'll see if we can do that. I don't think we're going to get it, because we ran right past that other. Okay, gold. We got gold with Keanu Benton, so that is a good outcome. Next thing we have to do is go with Darnell Washington and do these receiver battles, which I've always struggled with. I don't really have high expectations here. So I'm just going to do wide receiver battle and see if we can have any luck and at least picking up silver. That'd be the goal. So I think a goal, what you want to do here is you want to try and get the ball inside that 400. Oh, that's bad. All right. Oh, he caught that. Okay. Darnell. I'm just going to take the easy 50 on that one. It just felt like it was the right move. I think this one right here is it going to give me the 100? It does give me the 100. All right. Yeah, that's really, it's kind of a difficult route there. There we go. That's a 400. We're only at bronze, though, so that's not really that good. Oh, juked him out. Another 400. We got to go with the 500 this one, because if we don't get the 500, then we're not going to get silver, I don't believe. So here's the goal. 500, that's dropped right in. Got us up to silver. Not a bad outcome. You know, I've run that drill a couple of times, and I was kind of unsuccessful when running it. So I'm not disappointed in that outcome at all. So I'm going to put my live stream up here on my phone too, because it's telling me that it's not really working on the computer like I was saying. But I want to get 1 interception in this game, allow 20 points or less, 300 offensive yards, no sacks allowed. You guys know the game plan if you guys have been watching the franchise for long enough. That's what I enjoy doing. That's what I try to achieve. So hopefully nobody is injured here. And hopefully I don't have to fix my depth chart once we get into the game. Hopefully nobody on offense is injured here. All right, good. So nobody's injured, aside from the guys that are usually on the injury report, if you guys have been watching the series so far. So we're going to upgrade some players here. It's going to be James Daniels, the right guard. I want to go with, he's at 78 at everything. I want to go with power. I just think that's where he's best as far as his archetype. So let's upgrade that. He's only 25 years old, 5-year player. He's somebody I really want to keep around on this team. So James Daniels with an upgrade. So now we are going to get into the game against the Bengals. I've taken long enough to get ready for this one. Got to make sure our playbook is in here. We're not running just Pittsburgh's playbook. We have a little bit different offense. Steelers V2 is what I named the playbook. And I'm going to be rocking. You know, I was going to wait until next season to rock this uniform, but I'm going to be rocking the 2005 alternate classics, and I'm going to give the Cincinnati Bengals their goofy white tiger uniform. So that's what we're going to do. Take on the Cincinnati Bengals. One thing that I forgot to mention, I think that there is a new slider update from Matt 10. I just haven't installed it in the franchise yet. I'm not going to until probably after this episode, depending on if, you know, a couple things were just not looking so good. Then maybe I'll do that at the end of this episode. But I love these helmets. I love these uniforms that the Steelers rock, and that they rocked in the early 2010s. Maybe even it was before the 2010s they rocked these uniforms. I wish that they would bring them back. They're my favorite alternate uniforms in football in general, not just for the Steelers, just in football in general. I'll have to see if I have to move my camera, my face cam at all. I don't know if it's in the way. We'll wait until we get into the action here, and then I'll check to see if I need to move it. So the Bengals will get the football to start this game out. Pretty good uniform combos out there. I'm not going to lie. I do like the uniform combo. It's going to be a good game between the Bengals. It is a Saturday game. That's the reason that I decided to go with alternate uniforms for both teams. Chris Boswell tees it up, and we are underway. Charlie Jones is going to knee this one in the end zone. That's where Joe Burrow will come out. If you guys have been watching this series, the Bengals have struggled in this franchise this season. I don't know why. Joe Burrow's been healthy the entire year, and he's putting together a very good stat line. 37 touchdowns on 3,925 yards. Really good season. They have like one of the best offenses in the franchise. I don't know if it's their defense or what, but they just have not been that good. So first down and 10 here for the Bengals. Joe Mixon is the running back, and they're going to give it to Joe Mixon on first down. He's got a lot of space. Joe Mixon up to about midfield, 22 yards for Joe Mixon. And our run defense has been very good this season. Our pass defense has been what's really been the worst part of our defense. There you get a little bit of a look at the run defense breaking down early in this game. So this is nice because you guys get to see a little behind the scenes of what kind of defense I've been running this season. There's Burrow. He's going to hit Mixon out of the backfield. He breaks a tackle, picks up 6 yards. I want to make sure that I'm not doing such a commentary like if I was making a video. I want to make this more laid back. That's my goal with this live stream. Just want to chill, play some football here, chill. So Nick Herbig is out there because Alex Highsmith was put on the IR and will miss the remainder of the season. Here's Burrow. He's got to have a completion to his tight end. And I think it's Cole Kmet. Yeah, Cole Kmet got traded to the Bengals at some point in the season. He is now their number 1 tight end. So that's an interesting trade that the Bengals made. As they're going to go empty here. Cameron Hayward, could it be his last season in a Pittsburgh Steelers uniform in real life and in this franchise? And I talked about it the first time we played the Bengals. You know, they love to utilize their tight ends in this offense. If the Bengals played against me every single game, I think Cole Kmet would have 150 receptions. I'm not even lying. Second down and 2. Here's the blitz. Joe Burrow gets it out quickly, and it's caught by T. Higgins. 4 for 4 for Joe Burrow. And I got to say, if we can't stop this passing attack, they might blow us out, especially because it's been a long time since I've recorded a video. I've only recorded a couple of videos. Here's Ogunjobi, and he's going to get the sack as he comes through very quickly, sheds his block very quickly, and picks up the sack. And I think here's where you're going to go dime. Dime defense here. You can go press quarters. I don't think, I mean, they're pressed, but they're not that pressed. And TJ Watt, we're going to look for TJ Watt to get a sack, make it even 3rd and longer. Here's a fake, and the give to Joe Mixon. Cole Holcomb just whiffed. I don't know what Cole Holcomb was doing on that play. I mean, we can even go back and look. That's interesting. I'm not making any money off of YouTube, but YouTube can still play ads and make money off of my videos. I don't think that, they're going to make much, probably half a penny. What's Cole Holcomb doing here? I get that he got pushed back, so he's kind of off balance. But I don't know. Cole Holcomb, it's not it, man. I think here on 3rd and 2, might try to look to bring some pressure. It's going to be a give to Mixon. It's going to be a TFL. It's Joey Porter Jr. making the play. Gotta love that out of Joey Porter Jr. So 4th down and 4 upcoming. We're going to hold the Bengals to 3. Chandon Sullivan has blocked a PAT and a field goal attempt. He's not going to get one here. And it's going to be 3-0 Cincinnati. Good job by the defense there. And now you're going to be able to see the Steelers offense get Gunnar Olszewski out here on the kickoff return. Man, I just, this game is so hard to stay committed to. And I want to make YouTube videos, of course. I mean, my channel kind of, I'm not going to say blew up, but it has found some success over the last, 3 or 4 months. And so I don't want to give up on the channel. I'm having a lot of fun recording, making videos. But at the same time, Madden I'm kind of like slowly falling out of love with Madden. It's just, let me set this depth chart real quick, and then we will continue talking about that. If you guys remember, Kirby Joseph is also injured as well. So that forces Keanu Neal to be our strong safety. He's not really meant for that. It always insists on changing my return guys. That's the one thing that it loves to do. But what I was saying about Madden, in the channel moving forward, is I don't know what kind of content I want to do. You guys love the PS2 style content, so maybe I can just revisit old games, make mini series of those. But Madden 1 hasn't really done a whole lot for my channel. It has been the older PS2 games. I mean, you guys loved those videos, and so it's maybe something I need to think about, truly just bringing back to the channel, and it being what I specialize at, is covering PS2 era games, because you guys enjoyed it. Madden is just the same game every single year, and I try to find ways to get excited about it. But one thing you got to think about is it's very hard to record 17 videos, especially in the environment that I'm in. You got to record 17 different videos to complete an entire season. Okay, that's not including the playoffs, the off-season live stream, your preseason episodes. It's a lot of time to make it, to go through a season. Realistically, if I only focused on Madden, I would only be able to probably get through 3 seasons in an entire year. And that's not truly a franchise. You know what I mean? So that's something that I've thought about. Do I want to continue doing Madden franchises? I want to continue this franchise for as long as possible, just due to the fact that I've started it and I do want to try and finish it, at least get through this, 2 seasons. I would love to get through at least 2 seasons. And then maybe after that, we could stop it. Because the goal was obviously to win a Super Bowl. And when you win a Super Bowl, the franchise is kind of over. I don't know if we'll win a Super Bowl this year, but next year, that would be the goal. So, I don't know. I'm trying to still figure it out. At the moment, I am about to move in a couple of months. So that's going to put a halt on my YouTube channel for a while. But I think it's a good idea to maybe go back and revisit a PS2 era game. There's a series that I need to end. It's the Jalen Clark series when he's at Stanford. I need to end that series. I need to wrap it up. So maybe that's something that we'll do at the end of this season before we, get back into Madden. I need to finish this season. Once I finish this season, then I think we could go back to the PS2 era games and revisit those. There's a couple I want to look at. Arena football. There's also NFL 2K5 I want to look at. And we don't always have to do sports games. We can do plenty of other games. So keep that in mind. If you guys are watching this live stream, let me know. And maybe I'll just make a specific video talking about a channel update and what I plan on bringing to the channel and how many videos I plan on bringing to the channel per year. Realistically, I'd love to bring anywhere from 50 to 100 videos in the year. And yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the franchise, and then I kind of got burnt out on it a couple of weeks back. Let me look real quick. I can actually just look at my channel, and I can tell you at what point I kind of started getting burnt out, and you can kind of tell just by the energy in the videos. It was really the Cincinnati game. There was one game that just, yeah, so after the first Cincinnati game, that was 4 weeks ago. And then the following game, I think, was against the Cardinals. That game against the Cardinals kind of not ruined it, but it really halted my progress on this series so far. So anyway, I've talked too much about it. Let's just have a little bit of fun here. Let's just relax and play some football here. And another thing I think about, do I want to do real life football content? Talk about real life football, not Madden. Just talk about real life football. What do I want to do? There's so many directions I can go in. Here is Jaylen Warren. There's so many directions that I can go in as far as the channel goes. I just have to decide what direction that is. And what's a realistic number of videos that I can upload per week? I think a realistic number is probably 1 video a week. And I know that that's not going to be enough to, propel my channel at all. But that's really the only thing that I have time for is one a week, and that's really about it. And maybe that can be old school PS2 era Maddens. Video games. It can be real life football content, Madden, whatever. It could be Fortnite for all I care. Or do I just want to stream more often? I don't know. There's plenty of directions to go in. I could stream more often, and I could stream different games. I don't have to just stream Madden. I actually recently got back into Fortnite with the OG Fortnite, so that's something that I could do. Maybe I could stream some Fortnite, and if that was a good stream and you guys enjoyed it, maybe that's something we could think about. So 2nd down and 1 here. I do want to try and pass the football, so that's what we're going to do here on 2nd down. As we got Allen Robinson open on the zig route, and it's going to be a 1st down pickup. Kenny Pickett, I don't think, has a completion that efficient all season long in real life. We're going to pass the football again here. Might look to go to Pat Freiermuth here on that post corner. We'll see if he creates any separation. If not, we do have a drag route. Pickett was crushed as he got rid of that one. Alex Highsmith out for the season. Kirby Joseph for the next 3 weeks. Broderick Jones out for another week. So that's a look at our injury report. Might try to hit Deontay Johnson here on the curl route. Now I'm going to go Pat Freiermuth on the flat. That's a good job by that corner, flying up, making the play. 3rd and long upcoming. Remember, the Bengals got the ball to start here. They went down and got an easy 3 to kick off the game. So the pressure's on us to respond. Third down and 9 here. Pat Fryermuth's open, and he's not going to be able to come away with it as the ball was jarred free by Wilson. I'm interested, what would a field goal attempt look like? 62 yards, what's the wind look like? Yeah, there's no chance that we would ever make that. So, 4th and 9. I'm not going to kick this field goal here, but I don't want to take a timeout. I'm just going to let the play clock run because I'm not going to be calling a timeout here. And then we'll punt the ball away from the 50-yard line. Probably, yeah, there's no way that I'm attempting that field goal right there. If I were the Bengals, I'd just decline it. Make them punt it from the 45. But we're going to try and count on Presley Harvin here. We haven't really had the greatest season with him punting the ball. But we're going to try it here. So this one's going to land at about the 3 or 4. Can we get the bounce? It rolls back and it hit a Bengals player. And we're going to have the football at the 14-yard line. Oh my gosh. We can watch the play back. It hit a Bengals player on a bounce back. So we're going to have the football. I need to make sure we get this zoomed out here. How do I zoom out? Okay, there we go. So it hits at like the 3. Yeah, about the 2 or 3 yard line. And it hits whoever number 20 is. Is that DJ Turner from Michigan? It is. DJ Turner should have just been running away. Instead, he screws up. Nick Herbig goes and finds it. And we had the ball at the 14-yard line. That is a lucky break, to say the least. So 1st down and 10 now. What are we going to do? Pickett's getting out of the pocket, trying to hit Deontay Johnson, and it's out of his reach. All right, 2nd down and 10 upcoming then. Connor Hayward, the fullback. Here's Najee Harris. He's only going to pick up about 2 yards, and James Daniels, who we talked about earlier, is shaken up on the play. Alrighty then. 3rd down and 8. We're going to go play action, and Pickett's going to be sacked. All right, so we didn't capitalize on the turnover. I was going to say that's Nate Herbig. All right, so 4th and 12, we're going to have to kick the field goal here. Chris Boswell, kick is up, kick is good. 3-3, it is what it is, you know. We had an opportunity to score 6 there on the turnover. But let's just pretend that never even happened. We just went down and scored 3 on our opening possession. Here's a run for Mixon. It's Cameron Hayward with nearly a tackle for loss. Good job by Mixon to get back to the line of scrimmage there. I'm going to stay in the same defensive formation and play here. 2nd down and 10. Here's Burrow. It's going to be a screen to Mixon. He's got it, and he's going to hit the edge and pick up 7 yards. He's injured. Joey Porter Jr. looked like he was on the stop there. 3rd and 3 upcoming. It is Chris Evans now, former Michigan player in the backfield on 3rd and 3. Got to imagine they're probably going to pass here. It's a quick pass, and it is to Cole Kmet. And he's got a first down. Joe Burrow is 6 for 6 passing. Good play call there by the Bengals. Three receivers to the right, one tight end to the left of Burrow. It's Cole Kmet. Here's a quick pass to Tyler Boyd, and he's got it. And he's across midfield to the 47-yard line. Joe Burrow, 7 for 7 for 60 yards. He's off to a pretty good start in this game. Maybe we need to go to more of a man defense look. It hasn't really done us any well this season. As that's a nice catch by Jamar Chase. He got hit pretty hard. But yeah, running man defense has not really fared well for us this season. That's going to be a false start on the offensive line. So I'm going to go man again. I don't know how it's going to hold up, but we're going to go man. Here is Burrow, and it's Cole Kmet with a first down pickup and more. I don't know if that was supposed to be Keanu Neal or Elijah Riley. I mean, you got Elijah Riley out there playing for us defensively. He is playing more of that traditional strong safety role out of that formation. So here's Burrow. Here comes Montravius Adams. Burrow getting out of the pocket, and he's got Jamar Chase wide open. It's still a ridiculous throw by Joe Burrow. Over 100 yards, 10 for 10 passing. He's having a perfect performance so far in this game. I don't think they're going to run the ball. I mean, who's number 30 now in the game? I have no idea who this is in at running back. It's not Mixon, and it's not Chris Evans. Here's a quick pass, and it's going to be caught by Tyler Boyd, I do believe. I don't know who this running back is. Number 30 kind of looks like Jaylen Warren a little bit. Here it is. It's going to be a run. We're going to figure it out as he's going to hit the edge. He's going to be taken down at the 4-yard line. T. Higgins, the injured Cincinnati Bengal, on the play. And that's the end of the first quarter. 3-3 is the score. The Bengals have really controlled this game aside from a unlucky bounce. So 3rd down and 4 is upcoming. I got to say they're probably going to pass. That's my goal, to stop the pass. 3rd down and 4. Here it is. It's quick to Chase, and it's going to be broken up by Mika Fitzpatrick. It's going to be another field goal opportunity for the Bengals. That one looked really weird. Jamar Chase unable to come down with it. And they're going to have to kick a field goal from the Pittsburgh Steelers 4-yard line. This is a 20 to 21 yard attempt, and it is good. Bengals will extend their lead 6-3. Good job by the defense there. Bend but don't break defense. That's exactly what you want to see. Philadelphia Eagles 7-7 after going on a Super Bowl run a year ago is not good as Calvin Austin is taken down at the 20-yard line. Only 28 yards of offense for us so far in this game. As here's Deontay Johnson on the jet sweep. He's going to try and hit the edge. Deontay Johnson will pick up 4 yards. Probably could have kept running for the edge and picked up more. I tried to cut it back in. Didn't really work out for us that well. Here's a run for Najee Harris, and he actually loses the yard. 3rd and 7 upcoming. Harris has struggled as of late in this offense. He really has. I'm going to go with the inside zone here. A lot of people are going to probably think this is crazy to run it on 3rd and 7. Jaylen Warren, what a cut by Jaylen Warren. He's going to have a first down pickup. You know, I'm thinking about just making the move right now and announcing that Jaylen Warren is our starting running back. I'm thinking about doing it right now. 1st down and 10. As we're going to go deep here. Here is George Pickens on the deep ball, and he's not going to come down with it. It's broken up. Kind of a double coverage situation. Not really, just the safety was deep, and he got over there to make the play. Going to go with the same formation. We're just going to flip it here, and it's actually going to be the same exact play. But I am looking for Jaylen Warren on the Texas route, and he's got it, and he's got a first down. Jaylen Warren. It's just so much more fun to play with, in my opinion. He is. He's just a lot more fun to play with. He's quicker than Najee Harris. And when you really look at real life, he's better than Najee Harris. So that's the reason that I'm, giving him the go. What a run by Jaylen Warren. What a run by Jaylen Warren. I'm telling you right now, I think he is going to take over as this team's starting running back in real life and in this franchise. What a run. I mean, he gets the ball, and when you look at this, you can try and cut it back left, but you're going to be met in the middle by number 57 there. So he kind of like hesitates. He's going to go left. This is all my stick moves, by the way. I'm like, okay, I'll go left. No. This little hole opens up. I thought I hit that hole right there. That would have been crazy. This little hole opens up right there, and he hits it with acceleration and picks up 10-plus yards. I just don't think that Najee Harris is doing that in this offense. I want to go back to Warren here. I'm going to go with the slot outs. See if I can't hit Warren again on this Texas route. If not, I'll be looking more at like Pat Freiermuth. So we'll see how the route develops. It is going to be Freiermuth on the out route, and he's not going to come down with it. So instead, I want to go back to Jaylen Warren. So we're going to call a screen. Jaylen Warren is the focal point of this offense on this drive here because I want to see what he can do. Here it is. Kenny Pickett, screen pass, set up. It's Jaylen Warren being patient. Jaylen Warren, patience is key, and he's got another first down. Obviously, these are my stick skills, but I just don't think that Najee Harris has that change of direction that Jaylen Warren does. He is taking over this drive. First down and 10, it is Warren. Warren's going to take it left. He is exhausted. So I'll cut him some slack on that one. He's tired. He's taking over the drive. So we're going to go to Najee Harris now, who has struggled. So keep that in mind. We're going to try and run the foot. No, we're actually not going to run the football. We're going to run slants here. We're going to go George Pickens on a slant. He's got it for a first down. Kenny Pickett, 6 of 11, 51 yards. This is a very fun offensive drive at the moment. I think I am actually going to run the ball this time, and we're going to run it left. First down and 10. Here is Najee Harris. And see, I tried to be a little patient there and give it a cutback, but he was just slower. He was just slower. That's the only thing. Jaylen Warren's going to come back out, and we're going to run a halfback toss here. Something that really doesn't work that well in Madden. So this is risky, and Trey Hendrickson just blew that one up. So don't know who he was matched up on there. So, not a whole lot you can do about that one. This could be very risky to try and hit Jaylen Warren, but we're going to try it. Third down and 13. We're going to go play action. We're going to try and get that one too. Deontay Johnson, it fell right in his lap. Fourth and 13, you got to, third and 13, you got to pass the football in that situation. And Deontay was somewhat open. Not really, though. 6-6 is going to be the score as Chris Boswell boots it through. Defensive game at the moment here. Bend but don't break has been the case by both defenses. That was our best drive yet, and it was on the back of Jaylen Warren pretty much the entire drive. We're going to go back to cover 4 here and see how that works for us. I'd love to get a sack. Here is Burrow Across the middle, Charlie Jones with a 6-yard reception. Charlie Jones, the former receiver out of Purdue. I'm going to bring some pressure here. Burrow quickly to Jamar Chase, and he's got a first down. Levi Wallace was in coverage. Also, if any of you guys are playing the new Call of Duty, you guys, you'll have to let me know who that is. I didn't like last year's. I think last year's Call of Duty was the worst Call of Duty that I've ever played, and that's just my honest opinion. As this one's caught, Charlie Jones going through all the contact. And the reason I think it was the worst, because the one before that I really enjoyed, or maybe it wasn't the one before that, it was the one before that. I don't know. It just got all confusing because the Warzone stayed the same for like 3 consecutive Call of Duties. But just Call of Duty Modern Warfare that came out in 2019 or 2020, whatever year it was, that was a very enjoyable Call of Duty to play. This last one, Modern Warfare 2 or whatever one it was, just was not enjoyable. I didn't like it. Cole Kmet, 5 receptions. I told you he gets the football in this offense when they play against me. Number 30. I still don't know who this running back is for the Bengals. As this one's a quick pass, and TJ Watt nearly had an interception. Oh, snagged it out of the air. I'm going to continue to guess pass until they prove that that's not what they're going to do. Marcus Golden now out there at edge rusher. Can we create some kind of pass rush here? Burrow hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. 18 pass attempts for Joe Burrow. Third down and 10 for the Bengals. We go cover 4 out of the dime. Here is TJ Watt. Can he get to the quarterback, please? It's thrown away by Joe Burrow, and it's going to bring up 4th down and long. And we're going to get the football back with 3 minutes and 11 seconds left. Oh, my God. Calvin Austin. That was the dumbest play that I've seen in Madden. I mean, he's done. He's done. He dropped the football a lot early on in the season. And since we got 3 concurrent viewers in here, so I want to show you guys something. And if you guys want to look at this replay and then leave afterwards, that's completely fine with me. So Bengals are set up to punt the ball here. Calvin Austin, I get I could have taken over. But why? Is it an awareness thing? What is it? And not to mention, I don't think that's a safety. Maybe it's because he hit the pylon with his foot, but the ball is not in the end zone. And when you look at it here, the ball never does cross the plane. And so it shouldn't have been ruled a safety in my opinion, but it was ruled a safety. And Calvin Austin's done. I don't know what to say. Hopefully the live is still going here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. But I will say that Calvin Austin was dropping a lot of passes early in the season. Okay? Then we move him to punt returner and kick returner. He makes some noise, but now he does that. He's lost his position as a kick returner, as a punt returner, as a receiver. He has lost his position. I don't know what's going on with the stream right now. For some reason, it's not. Like, are we still live at the moment? Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Yeah, so it shows we are. So if anybody was in here for my little spiel right there, I mean, and there's Tyler Boyd. He's going to have a first down. Yeah, that's it's a frustrating play by Calvin Austin there. Like I said, I think he's lost his spot as our punt returner and kick returner, probably for good. And he's probably lost his spot as a receiver, probably for good. And so it makes you wonder, do you trade the guy? Because I don't want him on my team after some goofy stuff like that. And there's Jamar Chase, and he dropped it. Are you kidding me? So Calvin Austin might be on the trade block. Let's just put it that way. For the offseason, I should say. I don't want him on my team if he's going to do that. Can we get after Burrow, please? Here's Watt. Come on. You got to get him there. 3rd and 10 upcoming now. I'm going to go back to the same defense we called on the last 3rd and long. Here's TJ Watt. TJ Watt with the sack. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We're going to get the football back, and you're going to see the old man, Patrick Peterson, return the punt. And I didn't even select a play, but it did it for me. And here's what we're going to do. I'm not fielding it. I mean, I'll field it, but I'm not returning it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to return it. Come on, Pat. Slam down at the 19. Yeah, Calvin Austin is probably off the team at the end of this season. I don't really know what play to run here. I'm going to run the football. From the 19-yard line, that's what we're going to do. We're going to run it. See what Jaylen Warren can do. If you guys were here for the last drive, Jaylen Warren kind of took it over. And he's going to try and do it again here. Jaylen Warren, big time run on first down. And now you can try and go hurry up. Try and set up maybe a screen pass to him. Now you got 3 timeouts. So you have all the time in the world. Actually, I'm going to run the football. Probably a stupid decision. Jaylen Warren up the middle. What a run by Jaylen Warren. And we're going to call timeout number 1. Wow. That was a goofy decision. I cannot lie. But I don't care. We're going to go slot outs. And we're going to maybe try to go to Jaylen Warren on the Texas route. He's been number 1. Last couple of drives he has been. Here it is. Jaylen Warren. He's got it. And we're going to go hurry up here. We're going to go to the same play. Flip it. I think it's going to be quickly to Jaylen Warren. Now we're going to go to Freiermuth on the out route. Pat Freiermuth, get out of bounds. Is it going to stop the clock? Kenny Pickett with only 69. Nice passing yards. Clock did stop. And nobody's matched up on Pat Freiermuth. We're going to try and get it to him. Come on, Pat. You got to come down with that. 2nd down upcoming. Why shallow cross is going to be the play call. Pat Freiermuth is out of the game now. And that one was nearly intercepted. And James Daniels is injured again. George Pickens has got to step in front of that pass. And from the 40-yard line, gosh, I don't know. I don't want to take a sack, but I want to pick up enough yards to potentially kick a field goal if we have to do that. Here's Warren. And Bengals are going to call a timeout here. 4th down and 4. I'm just going to take the 3. I know that's very, very conservative. I understand that. And I think we just missed it. What is going on with our special teams right now? What is going on with me? Oh my gosh, man. Come on. 8-6, man. What a game. They're just running it. It's Chris Evans. And he's taken down at the 47. Quick pass across the middle. It's Cole Kmet. And are they going to call their last timeout here? They might. They need to hurry up, though, because they're going to waste a lot of time. They did call timeout. Okay. So the thing for them here is they can't get tackled in bounds, because if they do, it's effectively the end of the half. Here's Burrow. He's going deep. He's just going to throw this one away. 16 seconds. I think they're going to... Yeah, they're going to call another play here. I want to back our team up a little bit. It wouldn't be bad to make them throw it underneath. Here's Burrow. He throws it away again. With 11 seconds, I think they might start just calling a Hail Mary. No, they're going to go with this. All right, I'm backing the guys up again. 3rd and 10, 11 seconds left in the half. If they get tackled in bounds, the half is over. So can't be too mad if they get tackled in bounds, as the time's ticking off here. And with 4 seconds on 4th down and 10, I don't know what their plan is. They're going to go with a field goal. This is a 60-yarder here. McPherson is a superstar development player, so he could easily make this one, but he's going to hook it left. It's no good, and it's 8-6 to end the first half. Chris Boswell missed a 50-yarder. Evan McPherson misses a 60-yarder. Calvin Austin has been the difference maker in this game. Funny enough. You know what we're going to do. We're going to keep running the ball inside, and we're going to defend the medium pass here. And wait until you see who we have out at kick returner. It's Connor Hayward. He's a tight end, but screw it. I want somebody other than Calvin Austin. We'll make it fun with a guy like Connor Hayward. He takes it up to the 21-yard line. There is Jalen Warren's stats on the day. 8 rushes, 52 yards, 6.5 yards per carry. I hate to, kind of take Najee Harris out of his spot, especially when he's had a really good season here in the franchise. But, maybe it's just part of the future plans that we just don't have with Najee Harris. And if you know that you don't have future plans with a player, you're not going to continue... didn't mean to do that. You're not going to continue to play them just because, you know what I mean? Here's Jalen Warren up the middle. That's 7 yards. I mean, he's so much smaller. And because of his size and him being smaller, he's able to, create more. He's able to hit those holes. 2nd down and 3. Let's see Najee Harris get the ball here. He has really been kind of taken out of his role. Here is Najee Harris. Falls forward, 5 carries, 18 yards. It's a low yards per carry. But I'm going to give him the ball again. I'm going to give Najee the ball. We're going to run the ball right here. See, he's just so slow, it feels like. Another 3 yards. I'm going to give the ball to him again. He's a power back, and that's what he is. And not really. He's not really a power back, That's the funny thing about it. 2nd down and 7. We're going to feed Najee, see what he's got. Here is Najee. And he's got a pretty good pickup. 7 carries, 30 yards. And I'm going to go with a play action end around. Maybe Darnell Washington gets open. I don't know. If not, Najee Harris out of the backfield. Here comes Deontay Johnson in motion. What's going on? We're going to get it to Najee Harris. No, we're not. We're going to get it to the cameraman. That's out of bounds because Kenny Pickett sucks. Second down and 10. Here's Warren. Just a little too slow getting out there. 3rd and 10 now from the 35. All right, let's go with the double backfield again. I don't want to. Let's go slants. Let's go wheel route with Jalen Warren. 3rd and 10. Ah, he was wide open. Oh my gosh, Jalen Warren was wide open. I know it's getting to the point now where we're kind of force feeding Jalen Warren. I do understand that, but he's wide open. Oh my gosh. Now Boswell has to attempt a 52-yarder. And I think I might have missed this one too. 9-8. We don't even have a touchdown in this game. We've been kind of force feeding Jalen Warren the ball, but I think he's been our best player. So why would we not, try to get him the ball? Do we go back to our roots on our next possession? Do we try to just go to Najee Harris and give the Bengals all they can handle? 8-9 is a crazy score. This is not like the first time we played these guys. First down at 10. Quick pass to Jamar Chase, and he's got it for 7. Cole Holcomb on the stop. Here comes Montravius Adams, and he's got the sack. 3rd and 9 upcoming. Montravius Adams, the 3rd sack for this defense. And it's 3rd down and 9 upcoming. Here's where a guy like TJ Watt gets after the quarterback. Burrow changing the play up. He brings Tyler Boyd across the line. 3rd and 9. Boyd gets set. Here we go. Come on, TJ. He's double teamed at the right side of the offensive line, but the pass is incomplete, and the Steelers will get the football back. Ooh, Minkah Fitzpatrick nearly got there. That's the closest I've seen on a punt block. Haven't seen a whole lot of them. Jalen Warren is only 250 yards away from surpassing 1,000 yards on the season. I want to see the instant replay, though, because how close was Minkah to getting this one? Pretty darn close. Pretty close. Here's Deontay Johnson on the curl route, and he's got it. Kenny Pickett, 10 of 20 passing, 99 yards. It feels like when Jalen Warren is out there, the Bengals are starting to stack the box. Here is Warren, and that's no good. Loses 5. All right. Now it's time to stop screwing around. And 2nd down and 15, I really don't think we're in a position to run the football again. I mean, you got to pass here, or this is going to be 3rd down and long. Pickett's going to get out. He's going to try and lob this one up. He's got George Pickens, and it's caught for a 1st down to the 40-yard line. What a catch by George Pickens. What a catch. Only his 2nd reception. Najee Harris is the running back here on 1st down and 10. It's going to be a counter. Here is Najee. And that's just a terrible job by James Daniels. Najee Harris can't really catch a break on that one. I mean, that's not his fault. I'm going to give Najee some easier opportunities here, calling these inside zones. They're more broken plays, I guess. But I want to give him an opportunity to see if he can pick up some yards on the easy ones. And that's just not good. I don't know. I mean, I can try and... God damn it. Oh, my God, dude. I'm rusty. I'll tell you that much. I'm very rusty. I'm not even going to look at the replay now. I am still going to look at it. 3rd and 9 upcoming. But Najee Harris here, he gets the ball. Yeah, I tried to take this left. I didn't really realize Allen Robinson was going to pick that block up. I need to hit that hole right there. That's my fault. Najee Harris kind of gets the worst end of it because of my mistake. So here's Pickett. We're going to try and get this one to Freiermuth, and he's not going to come down to it. We're going to have to kick another field goal. This time a 55-yard attempt. It's the 4th one of the day. Boswell's got it. He is 4 for 5. Actually, I thought he about missed it, so. (12-8). What are these, factors of 4? Hayward was screaming at Joe Burrow. Yeah, I don't know I don't think the stream's running that smooth, and because of it, I think everything's kind of paying for it. So, I'm not really too concerned with it. Here's another quick pass. It's Tyler Boyd for a 1st down. I'm just making the video making this live stream for fun. And that's what I'm going to probably pursue as far as the channel goes, just because I don't have the time. Here's a run, and that is Cameron Hayward. And that's the rookie out of Illinois, I do believe. Chase Brown, is that his name? I've been wondering the entire game who that is. I believe that's who it is. Second down and 11. Here comes Watt. Here's the pass as Levi Wallace could have picked that one off. Instead, he just swats it down. We got press quarters. I'm not worried about Charlie Jones beating us. That's why I'm not too worried about pressing the outside receivers. Here's Burrow across the middle, and it's caught by Chris Evans. We can't let Chris Evans catch that. He is more of your typical receiving back, though. So 1st and 10 for the Bengals. We stay in the nickel, I do believe this is what this is. Joey Porter Jr. gets burnt by Charlie Jones. I'm pretty sure he scored a touchdown in the first meeting. All right. The 3rd quarter is winding down as well, so it's kind of getting down to crunch time. Can we make a play? Chase Brown, the running back. 3-4 defense. They've only ran the ball 7 times. I don't imagine they'll do it here. It is a play action. Burrow is going down as TJ Watt for the 2nd time, and Larry Ogunjobi is shaken up on the play. 55 seconds remain in the 3rd quarter. He's just on the sidelines, so I imagine he'll be good to go once he's ready to return. TJ Watt in the zone now. Can he make an impact? Come on, TJ. He gets pancaked while he's in the zone. Okay. 3rd and 11 coming up. And we're going to keep the Marvin Leal in just for the moment. Give Larry Ogunjobi some time to breathe. So really, we can't allow 3 more yards, and then TJ Watt will be out of the zone. So 3rd down and 11. This is obviously a passing situation. Come on, TJ. And it's a 1st down pickup, Tyler Boyd. 1st and goal, and that is going to do it for the 3rd quarter. It's 8-12. What a weird game. No touchdowns scored in this game. It's been a total of 6 field goals and a 2-point, or a safety, I should say. 12-8 is crazy. All right, we're going to go underneath here. That's where, and Joe Burrow is in the zone here. Do they run it? That's the call. It's Chris Evans. It's a touchdown for the Bengals. The very first touchdown of the game. It's 14-12. And at the end of this PAT, it will be 15-12, meaning it's a 3-point game. And it's good. 15-12 to score. I feel like we're going to get some scoregami in this game. What's the game plan on offense here? I'm going to call the offense without knowing what the personnel is. So if it's Jalen Warren or Najee Harris, I don't know. I'm just going to call the plays without knowing who's in the plays. Here's Connor Hayward. He's going to take this one up to the 22. Probably time to just start fair catching those. That way we can get the ball at the 25. All right. First down and 10. Hayward goes from kick returner to fullback. Do we have a little Taysom Hill on our hands? Here's a run. It's Jalen Warren up the middle, and Jalen Warren is going to pick up a first down. 66 rushing yards for Jalen Warren. $118 passing yards is all we have on offense. We've ran the ball somewhat successfully. Najee Harris really hasn't. There we go. Oh my gosh, his change of direction is just terrible. I should have kept going right. And then oh my God. You guys are going to start thinking that I'm screwing up Najee Harris's performance on purpose. It's not what's going on, I promise you. I'm just going to go dive if I'm able to just go dive. I'm going to have to pause it real quick. I will be back momentarily. All right, we're back here. Second down and 6. We're going to go with the inside zone and Najee Harris, and he's got space. Nobody was around him, so he picks up the first down. 47 yards for Najee Harris. It's a little bit better. We're going to go play action. Oh, crap. Allen Robinson. Does he have a chance? He did have a chance. It was one-on-one coverage. He had a step. I should have thrown it just a little bit sooner. Oh, I'm changing this play. Easily. Second down and 10 here. We're going to try and go deep here. It's Miles Boykin. What a play by the defensive back. Gosh, man. That's tough. That is tough. I don't know how you don't make that throw. Calvin Austin's out there. I don't know why. Here is Freiermuth. He drops it. Oh my gosh, man. I think this one might go into the end zone. It's going to bounce at the 5 and roll in. God darn it. We're going to bring Minkah Fitzpatrick down a little bit. No reason to have him 20 yards deep. Here's a run. It's Chase Brown. He's going to have a first down pickup. Best run of the game for the Bengals. You know, it's getting to a point where I'm just ready to get to the off season here of this franchise. But I don't know how I want to approach that. What a play by Cameron Hayward. That's at least a 3-yard loss. I don't know where they go with saying that that's only a 1-yard loss. That's ridiculous. I want TJ Watt to get a sack here, but I'm actually going to use our Cameron Hayward. I think he's our best bet of making a play. They ran it again. I don't know what to do here. Third and 1. I don't know. They're running. Chase Brown first down. Oh, my gosh. Now they're going to... First and 10. We're bringing pressure. Cole Kmet's wide open. It's probably his 25th reception of the day. It's only his 7th. No gain on the play. Chase Brown is having himself a pretty good day. Jesus, the energy has left the stream. Second down and 10. It's another run. It's Chris Evans. Where is our run defense? Cole Holcomb's injured on the play. I mean, it's time to get some of these guys off this defense. I don't know what they're going to run. I don't know what they're going to call here. 3rd and 2. The only thing I can hope is that it is a run, and we can get a TFL here. It is going to be a pass. It's a quick one. It's Jamar Chase, 1st and goal. I think we're going to lose this game, guys. The offense is just not good. Guys are dropping passes that they shouldn't drop. Cameron Hayward not on the field now. It is a pass, and it's a quick one, and it's picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Just don't leave the end zone. Minkah Fitzpatrick potentially saves the day. Cole Holcomb dislocated his shoulder, will not return to the game. Oh my gosh. I thought for sure we were done. Now it's 1st down and 10. This is it for us on offense. We have to take advantage of the mistakes. George Pickens is open on the whip route. We got it to him, and he's going to have a 14-yard pickup and a 1st down. Kenny Pickett, not a good day. We get it. Who cares at this point? Who cares what the day looked like? We're not here to complain about it now. If the safety drops, I'm going Deontay Johnson here. If the safety drops down, we're going Deontay. Instead, we're going to go to the opposite side. George Pickens again on the whip route. Pick up 7 yards. We're going to go no huddle here. Now I'm going to go inside zone with Najee Harris. Safety's back. The corner's back off. 2nd down and 3. Quick give to Najee. Najee's got space, and he's across midfield to the 44-yard line. And now we're going to slow the game down. We know we can get in field goal range from this point. And if we get in field goal range, that would at least mean we can send this game to overtime. Therefore, I'm slowing the game down. I want to score a touchdown and win it, but I don't want the Bengals to touch the ball again. Here's a give. Jaylen Warren up the middle, and he picks up 8 yards. Second down and 2. We don't have to rush. We go Warren. He's got a 1st down. Jaylen Warren. We're going to go no huddle here because I'm going to set up the halfback slip screen now. 1st and 10 with about 3 minutes left in the game. Here is Warren on the screen. He's got a little bit of space, and he's taken down after a pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3. We're going to go no huddle again, because this time we're going to go fullback inside to Najee Harris with Jaylen Warren leading the blocking. Oh, Najee Harris, man. All right, let's slow it down. I got to show you the replay on this because I don't know what Najee's doing. Like, I'm not doing this. This, like, slow down stuff right here. I didn't do that. I'm trying to hit that hole hard, and he just didn't do it. I'm not lying to you when I say that I didn't even do that. That wasn't on me. That wasn't something that I did, and that's the reason he didn't pick it up. No. Clock's running, but this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. We have the ball at the 23-yard line. This is where you have to pick up the first downs. Najee Harris up the middle. He's got it. And with an injury, that will stop the clock. Two minutes and 4 seconds. Kenny Pickett on the play action, rolls out. He's going to fire. He's going to hit Jaylen Warren, and Jaylen Warren will have a 6-yard pickup, and it's going to be the 2-minute warning. It is crunch time, folks. Jaylen Warren, first down and goal. And these will be the final 4 plays of the game. I can guarantee you that. We're actually going to go... We're going to go to Najee Harris. And we're going to let the clock run down all the way. (15-12). It has been a defensive game. It's been a pretty solid, well-coached game by myself. No turnovers on offense, so got to be happy with that outcome. Najee Harris up the middle. Powering his way. He almost fumbled, I feel like. Najee Harris actually having a pretty good game when it's all said and done here. What do I want to do? I'm going to call a timeout. I don't really know what I want to run here, but with 33 seconds, we'll call timeout. Plus, that sets the play clock to a more favorable position for us. So this is an interesting look here. I like it. Jaylen Warren's in the slot. George Pickens, Deontay Johnson's out there. Najee Harris is going to be a lead blocker for Warren. Here's the jet touch pass to him. It's Jaylen Warren putting his head down, and he's down to the 2-yard line. I got to go hurry up here. Come on, hurry up, guys. Jaylen Warren coming in motion. 3rd down and goal. I think we rushed that. We rushed the whole sequence of events. And we call our final timeout. Oh my gosh, we should have called timeout. All right, screw it. They're going to call timeout. I got to say, from this distance, I don't think it's going to matter. I think we missed it. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. Kenny Pickett, not really that great. Najee Harris and Jaylen Warren. Jaylen Warren was the better guy. Ran the ball 32 times. Jaylen Warren was better. He had 6 catches for 46 yards as well. Two sacks for TJ, 1 for Montravius, 1 for Ogunjobi, 1 pick by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Special teams lost it. Chris Boswell, 4 for 6, misses the easiest kick of his life. And then Calvin Austin, whatever he did on that punt return, I mean, that was ridiculous. All right, I changed the thing to Fortnite, but I don't think I'm going to be playing some Fortnite. That was pathetic. So the Browns are now in first place of the AFC North. We would be set to be the 5 seed. We split the series against the Browns. And with 2 games remaining, that game against Baltimore really could be the difference maker. When you look at the AFC, there's 3 wild card teams that get in. We're in the driver's seat at the moment. If we win, so the way it's looking here, the Dolphins will actually be a wild card. So 1. We have the head-to-head against the Jags and the Titans, and I believe the Raiders. So if we win and the Chargers lose, we'll be going to the playoffs. If we lose and the Chargers win, then it comes down to the last game against the Ravens to see if we make the playoffs. But we need to win next week. If we win next week and the Chargers lose, I'm pretty sure we go to the playoffs. Who do the Chargers play? Denver. Okay. We're going to keep rocking like the same kind of situation. See, why the... So we lost. Not really that great. We can look at the statistics here. We are the 7th best offense. And that was truly because of our running game. 31st worst defense. 6th in points scored. So we can look at our player stats here. I think that Najee Harris will be traded in the offseason. He's having his best season of his career. 5.7 yards per carry is really good. These last couple of games, though, I don't know. I really don't know how to feel about him. His worst game was week 3 against the Raiders with 4.5 yards per carry. That's ridiculous. Even last game, he wasn't terrible. Against the Colts, he wasn't good, but he had a touchdown. Jaylen Warren is also... I don't know. I really don't know where I stand with this offense. I don't even know where I stand with this series, to be honest with you. 14 sacks for TJ Watt. 2 interceptions by Minkah leads the team. Where does... So Max Crosby is actually the league's best pass rusher as far as stats. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna release the next video, guys. It's just I don't know. So I don't know what the future is of the channel. That's what I'm trying to say. I haven't been motivated really to make YouTube videos, and I know that's definitely unfortunate because we had a nice run. That's not to say that I'm gonna be done making YouTube videos, but it's not that I even wanted a break. I just haven't really. It hasn't been something that I've gone to. It hasn't been the same, like the first thing that I go to, and so I don't know what the plan is moving forward. I want to finish this season, of course. That game right there just sucked, by the way. Um, here's my dilemma that I'm in. I play this game right here, right? I feel like when I start the episode, there's no storyline aspect. You know why? Because Madden is boring. When I end the episode, I don't have anything to talk about because Madden is boring. I want to be able to create stories and make it entertaining for not only you as a viewer, but for me as a creator. I want to make it entertaining. I love simulation style, immersiveness. I love that stuff. I just don't feel it with Madden. Like, you look at the same menus for 8, 9 years, you know, it's hard to be immersed. And I feel like my immersion has died. And I don't know. So, one thing I do want to look at here is I want to look at potential practice squad players who can come in and return some kicks for us. What about Shy Smith? Or Bo Melton from Rutgers? Des Fitzpatrick? Matt Landers. Let's see. Who's the fastest receiver here? Devin Allen from Oregon. Okay, 60 overall. No chance. Jalen Rager. Interesting. Normal development. Okay, let's look at. You can't even look at it. That's goofy. Jalen Rager. He would just be like a special teams guy for us because he's got that 93 speed. I thought I about just signed him. I don't think we did. I hope we didn't. I thought I saw Braxton Miller. Oh, Anthony Miller. Okay. I saw B and then Miller, so I thought I saw Braxton Miller. Josh Gordon. River Craycraft from Washington State. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. Jalen Reagor would be interesting. Maybe we give him a chance. So if I were to do that, here's what I'm going to do. Gunnar Olszewski was cut in real life. He's going to be cut in the franchise because Jalen Reagor is going to be signed to be our new kick returner / punt returner. Oh, wrong button. That should make something a little interesting potentially. What about running backs real quick? I don't think we need a running back. Jalen Reagor. We signed him for a 1-year deal, so that will be all that we get with Reagor. We might re-sign him, you never know. With his age and him being I don't know if we can see player cards. He is the lowest rated receiver on our roster. Gosh darn it, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Let's look at Reagor real quick. I don't remember where. I can just look it up. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Plays for the Patriots in real life right now. He was drafted 21 overall. Okay. This is a former first round receiver. It's a free agent before he even had an opportunity to get a 5th-year option. So, yeah, next episode we'll be taking on the Seahawks. Is there anything else that we potentially want to cover here? One thing that's interesting, though, about this series is if we go to team stats, we have ran the ball very well. If you go to turnovers, our differential is actually surprisingly only -6. So we've only turned the ball over 19 times. And we have 13 takeaways. That is the most impressive stat line that I've had ever playing Madden in a franchise. Pretty good, if you ask me. Pretty freaking good. So, like I said, I mean, I have fun recording these episodes, but it just feels like the immersion has kind of died off a little bit, and I don't know where I want to go as far as content creating because I don't know. I just don't know if I really have the time for it. So when you guys get an episode, it might be a surprise. It might be once in a blue moon, but I do want to continue making something. I want to wrap this season up. I want to get to the off season because I think it'll be exciting. And, you know, I hate to get all sad, but when I only got 9 views and I've been live streaming for 1 hour and 44 minutes, it's a waste of time. So that's going to do it for this live stream. If you guys are watching this after the fact, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll try to get the Seahawks episode to you within a week or so, but no promises. And we'll just keep moving forward. See ya.